All right, fishing misfits. We are at Muddy Run Lake. First day of Pennsylvania early season trout fishing 2019. I'm here with son Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Hey, what is this thing?
It's a stringer.
For what?
To put your fish on.
Oh, okay.
So already we're kind of like, you can see how much of this we have knowledge of.
No, we got lost getting here.
Yeah, we got lost in the dark. We never were here before. It was our first time. We are like in the back end of the lake.
Yeah, that's
basically. Correct. This is the spillway over here that you can see, and then I guess the remainder back there is where the power plant is. There's a power plant lake reservoir, and the lake goes around and behind us and goes out beyond. So this basically is looks like a nice place. I like to bring the boat here, so we might have a film on that. But this is the first day of trout. We're going to be using some, what do we got? Wax worms.
We have wax worms, mealworms.
And we got sorted power baits. We got some jigs, gulp minnows. We'll see how that works. We're going to just try the stuff we have first, and we'll go to artificials. We'll try some spinners and that kind of stuff. And we imagine this place will get filled up with more people. We were early. From what I understand, mixed results from this place. Yeah. Basically, we were waiting in line to get in here, were telling us it was mixed results.
First guy was here at 3 a.m.
3 a.m. the first guy was here in line. We were parked outside of the place, and then you had to wait to get brought in. But we're set up here, a little spot with our chairs, and basically we're going to be trying it here and see how it is. And if there's not too many people around, maybe we'll walk around here to the back a little bit and try to cast where we can cast, and with spinners or something like that. We'll see what our luck is like. And so right now, guys, it's I have about 10 to 7. Of course, we have till 8 o'clock, first official time. So we got some time to kick back and relax and see what happens. But we'll get back to you closer to the time. Well, Fishing Misfits, it's about an hour in and no trout. Nothing. I've had strikes where the rod tip's moving and there's nothing. I don't know if it's bluegills or I have no idea. Trout wouldn't do that, I don't think. So I don't know what's going on. I'm using a wax worm on the one rod, and I've got a mealworm on this rod. Matt's using power bait. So actually I'm looking around to all the people that are here, and I don't see anybody catching any trout or anything. So I don't know what's going on. I'll get back to you if there's anything actually going on. It could be a short film today. All right, Fishing Misfits, we moved to a new location. We moved around. We were fishing probably in that general direction around this point area. We moved over here, and it looks a little deeper here in the water. Over there is extremely shallow, and so we figure, what the hell, we'll come over here for a while and give it a shot. And more than likely where they stock trout is where everybody's fishing, because I guess they assume the fish, they don't go very far. So, but we're giving it a shot here. We'll see how it goes. And it's a nice sized lake, big island in the middle. That's a big island right there, I believe, that you see right in front of Matt. That's a big island. And the lake goes up and around to the left. And I think that's probably where they stock it, because the road for the trucks to get down are right over there. So we'll see how it goes. Fishing Misfits just started. Fish on. Rainbow!
Rainbow! Ah.
There we go. On a spinner.
Yeah, a little rooster tail got him.
Nice. Very nice. I gotta get your stringer, Brian. Hold on. Well, I wanted to mention that along with me fishing down here, I have Brian, Fishing Misfit. I got Pete. I don't know if you can see him. He's down there. He's trying it down there, and we're fishing along this canal. And Brian did catch this one real nice rainbow that's in the water there. And so we're just trying her here for a while because you know, we don't know where else much to go right now, and we'll see how it goes. And if we have to, we might move to other locations, but right now we're just playing it out. I have a hook, number 8 hook with some power bait on this line here, and I'm throwing a I think this is a blue fox, a blue fox number 2 spinner. My son Brian is throwing a white rooster tail, and so I figured we'd try a couple different, you know, I don't want to throw the same color as him, so I figured I'd try something different. So right now we're just seeing how things go. We just got here basically. We went down to the river. You can't get to it, so it's not even worth even trying. But this is at least a calm place that, you know, you could at least fish and have some fun. And so far it netted 1 trout, which is pretty good. So this is basically the southern region of Pennsylvania where you could have fished a couple of weeks ago when I was with Matt fishing at Muddy Run, and they already opened up down here. So who knows how many trout were already taken. Basically it's we might have missed the most action, but you know, that's how it goes. And up where I am in the Hazleton area, today is the opening day. I'm sure it's packed up there with all kinds of guys, and here there's not that many, so obviously most of the action's already been taken. But having fun, that's what it's all about. And I will get back to you guys. Well, Fishing Misfits, what I've tried to do now, I have on a one of those gulp minnows on a jig head, and I'm floating it below a bobber. And every once in a while, I don't know if you can see it out there, it's about right that direction, I am just twitching the bobber a little bit to try to incorporate a little bit of life into the minnow. And I'm letting it just drift down this canal, and I'm walking alongside. I mean, I have no idea. Right now, Brian caught that rainbow. Might have been the only fish in this whole stretch for all I know. And so I'm trying to present something different. Well, Fishing Misfits, so far it's only the 1 fish.
Brian caught it, and that guy caught it.
That guy caught a fish down there past Pete. Pete's doing what he does best when he goes fishing, is eating. So
I'm eating what I caught. There's a fish down there.
we're all the way from Subway.
Now they're probably going to eat my bait.
Yeah. What the hell is it? What are they eating? A dead minnow?
How you say, duck on?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're eating over there, but they better not be eating my bait.
Yeah, because they're probably going to take that sucker with your rod somewhere.
Well, that's right around where it's at now.
Well, we might be headed to a different location. I still got the old jig. I changed jigs to a smaller one. And this minnow, I mean, it looks good. I'd eat it. I don't know. I'm headed back up. Throw the line back out. All right, Fishing Misfits, we have moved our location. Now, what is this called, Brian?
This is Hockendakwa Creek.
Hockendakwa Creek. I'm not sure what township it is, but it's near Allentown, I guess. Allentown, huh? Cridersville, PA. Sorry about that. Cridersville. And this thing and everything down here is up.
Up in the tree.
Well, that's not good. That's definitely going to be gone. Shoot. Well,
One down.
I know, I did the same thing. We're trying to fish this eddy, and we got a lot of overhanging stuff. And it's a pretty good cast with light stuff on your rod. And the only thing I can think of is because this water is moving. If you could see, it's moving down in that direction too. You can see the ripples down there. It might be a little bit more shallow, but if we're trying to fish what we can fish, and right across from us is an eddy, you can see that water swirling around that corner where that tree is sticking out. And I'm thinking, if I'm a trout, the only real chance you got is to try to get in a little bit calmer water, and because this stuff is high, and as you can see, it's really muddy. So that's the problem we're facing today, is we have a lot of muddy water and we have very high water, almost unfishable, to the point where, you know, you can do the best you can, but don't expect too much. Now this water here this creek has been stocked, but you know, like two weeks ago is when the opening day was down here. So once again, anything easy is probably gone. And now that the water's up, anything left is going to be tough. So, but we're trying to make the best of it. Pete is up the ways, fishing on the other side of the bridge. And we're trying to make the best we can. I mean, the ground here is muddy, wiped out once, almost wiped out twice. So, but as a fishing misfit, you kind of would expect that. So we'll get back to you if anything happens.